Even in Cleveland, we talk sports.
Even when the sports don't go our way, we still talk sports. And that Brownies game did not, in fact, go our way. So we're here to give you the post-game show, the ins and the outs. We didn't really have to talk about it for a whole hour because there's not a lot of good things to highlight. But you guys saw the game, we saw the game, and what a stinker.
I think we got a quarterback problem.
What'd you think of the Browns game?
You want to be on it? You want to come and say hi?
I don't want to ruin it.
We're just talking to the camera over there about how the Browns really suck today.
Much like the Browns ruined the game today.
I feel bad for their quarterback, man.
Which one?
The fucking one that wasn't supposed to play ever this year.
DTR getting hit in the mouth due to
Dude, what a
concussion.
rip-off, man.
Terrible.
PJ Walker looked fantastic.
It's just fucking horrible, man. You get a $1 billion quarterback,
Right.
and then a guy's got to play. Come on, man. I played like a $60,000 a year quarterback,
Yeah,
too.
making the league minimum, right?
Damn right.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, man.
Yeah, now we're just like left picking up the pieces. Like, what the hell are we doing? Amari Cooper went out with an
You know what
injury.
we're doing? We're running on luck.
Running on luck, running on
Running on
fumes.
luck.
I love done run.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, man, I'll
Yeah.
see you guys in a little bit, man. That's
Right
right.
on.
Thanks
Yeah. Yeah, our luck definitely ran out. Our defense definitely ran out of steam.
Just no performance. But you know, when you're sitting there relying on your defense to do everything, your offense isn't doing squat, basically.
Yeah. And our defense had some big holes in it coming into today.
For sure.
So, like, I feel like it made all the pieces around the defense a little bit worse because I know Denzel Ward, big missing hole there, and Myles Garrett couldn't even finish the whole game because he got the injury. So our defense really running on fumes.
And Newsom, he couldn't cover a $20 bar tab. Oh, what are you doing?
I like how Newsom near the end of the game got tired of playing the safety position. He's like, well, let me just go in and rush the quarterback, see if that works. And it kind of did, but it's like, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be 20 yards that way.
I mean, did you feel like what I feel is like bottom line? You definitely got out coached today. I mean,
Oh, come on. Yeah, we even talk about those bonehead plays.
Some of the stupidest gadget plays on offense. I mean, it's got to stop. I mean, I just can't take it. Like, this Denver, everybody, the worst team against the rush. And you abandon it with these stupid gadget plays, running tight ends. Hell, you do.
All we had to do was run the ball. Whenever we ran the ball, we did like an average of 7 yards a run. We were cash to go.
Right. And then they have to go drop back and pass with pretty much, deterred. What are we going?
Deterred.
DTR, deterred. At least he was better than PJ Walker. That guy was terrible. We got a
Oh
quarterback.
my God! Yeah, DT Walker. That's definitely an XFL quarterback if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I think Deterter's hurt.
Oh yeah.
I think something's wrong, and he hit him hard, and that was after he did his little dance on, and then he got hit, and instead of heaving the ball down the field, horrible play calling.
Yeah, DJ kind of did it to himself on that play because you're right. Like, if you get to that play, we're yelling at the screen here. Throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the damn ball. Throw it away.
Leave it.
Live to fight another day, and he was doing the pirouettes just like trying to do his best Russell Wilson 5 years ago impression. And when he gets smacked in the mouth, it's a real big wake-up call there.
I think you see the overhead downfield coverage. All the receivers are split left or right.
Yeah.
Two going that way, two going that way. Nobody going downfield for the Hail Mary. When just heave it, maybe you get a pass interference at that point. It was just such terrible play calling, and then the run game was working. Tell him,
Tell him.
that just it's because the crowd fits. Throw the thing down the field. The run was working, and they just totally abandoned. You wore out your defense. You beat them up. You got people hurt. Miles was hurt. He looked like he was hurt.
Amari Cooper went out. A lot of bad injuries today.
And you didn't need that. You didn't need that. This is a totally winnable game. and you went in there and you literally crapped the bed.
It was almost from wire to wire. They were really just showing like they did not have their head in the game. We haven't even talked about this stupid direct snap to tight end. On fourth down, they did it once, and obviously it didn't work. So let's do it the second time. It was even worse that time. Like, oh, those gadget plays are really doing terrible. Let's do some like double reverse flea flicker thing.
It's a 1 yard gain, and don't bring in a Nick Harris in there as your fullback when that worked. Eventually, you plow for 4 or 5 yards. What are you doing, guys? I don't understand.
Yeah, Kevin Stefanski, coach of the year situation is a farce. It's never been in the real conversation. Anybody who thinks that, I really got to question that. Kevin Stefanski, this game is like the dumbass of the year competition.
And I really want to believe him. I want him to be the coach for 15 years and stuff, but put your dumb Denny menu down and quit outthinking yourself. You're not the smartest guy in the room. Run frickin' ball. Quit doing these stupid passes.
Everybody in the city knows how this goes. Everybody stays yelling at their TV. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball.
And this guy on the pass plays, he empties the backfield, so it's obvious that you're going to pass. It's like, there's no threat of a run. Why would you ever not have a threat of a run?
Well, we got
empties
special
the
guest
backfield.
today.
This is Matt, everybody.
How's it going, everybody?
You have the privilege of watching this debacle with us.
That was,
what do you think about this debacle?
That was impressively bad.
Very Cleveland-esque.
It reminds me of old season Browns. Between the play calling, the lack of running game.
All they do is run the damn ball.
The wide receivers pretty much dropping everything. And let me say this right now before I forget it.
Man, say it.
I see a lot of posts right now saying, "Oh, Flacco. At least we're going to have Flacco." The problem is our wide receivers. So Flacco can only do so much.
Who's going to throw it?
Who's he going to throw it? That's the problem right now. It is old season Browns again, and it's very unfortunate.
Flacco's going to do about two series, and then he's going to come up lame.
Yeah, exactly.
Get me out of here. I sign here.
I
see
don't
that coming, huh?
I don't see anything good coming. I mean, it'll be great to have him because we're going to get rid of PJ.
We have a quarterback problem.
We do. We've had one since the beginning of the season.
Last season.
Yeah. And we actually past couple seasons now. I think about it.
Is this about 1999?
Exactly.
Well, we had Baker. He actually started like the whole season.
We spent so much money on the most expensive piece of glass, and there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do for a quarterback right now.
3 more years.
Yeah, exactly. We can't say there's next year because we're going to have to wait another 3 years.
Come crash on my couch and we still have to pay him for 3 more years.
Exactly.
Well, there's always 2026.
Yeah, exactly. We can't say there's next year.
All our draft picks.
What do you think about the drops today? How many drops did you count?
I couldn't even count. I literally lost count of how many drops we had today. It was just
right in the hand.
It should have been caught. There's so many balls that should have been caught today. And I don't understand.
Yeah. In my opinion, there's a big time chemistry problem because you got to put that little finesse on the ball. This D-Turdar is whipping the thing in there, like throwing it low, and you guys are like, it's like Brandon Whedon all over. He's whipping this stuff all over the field. Put it in his hands. Lead him, it's not that hard. But
and that one play where it was like, was it 4 and 14 that we went for it?
I don't know.
Like what was that?
Right.
What? Who is this coach?
Right. And he throws it like a 3-yard dump pass.
Why did we even go for that? The play calling doesn't make any sense.
Instead of punting, just take it. Put him the problem is like you get in a 3-step, shotgun snap, go 5-step or 7-step. Send everybody downfield, heave it. Somebody might catch it or hope for an interference call. It's as good as a punt.
Something different.
Just
Please.
stay down.
On that 4th and 14, we were in field goal range, weren't we?
We were. Why didn't we kick the field goal?
Because
Why didn't we just try to go for 4 and 14?
ask Denny Menus Stefanski. You know,
That-
I'm not like I really want that guy to work, but I'm really ticked about it. What do you think about Stefanski, the coach, and some of his stupid play?
I mean, for the last couple games, it looked like it was. He was doing a lot better, and today's game is just like what were these play calls? Like where are you coming from?
He had us
Why are you
believing.
making these calls?
He had us believing, and then he like bleeped the bed. Dude,
Well, yeah, 'cause we had direct snap to the tight end twice.
Oh, yes.
We had direct snap to Kareem Hunt once.
Yes.
Then we had that crazy flea flicker.
The flea
And
flicker,
we
yeah,
went for it on 4th and 14.
So let's bring him.
Like, what the hell we doing?
Let's bring PJ
What-
Walker
what
off the
these-
bench on the second play. Let's do a little flea flicker bullshit or whatever you're up to, and then he fumble.
I
Oh
thought-
no shit! That. Oh,
I
why
thought we
didn't
were
that
past
work?
this.
Oh.
I honestly thought we were past this. After
Me
the
too.
last
I thought
3
we had
games,
growing up, but-
I thought we got past this bullshit play call.
It's like
But-
you're done shitting the bed or shitting your pants, and it's just like, oh, you're a big boy now, okay, good. And they're like, yeah, I'm a big boy. You run around a couple of weeks, and you're like, I get it.
Yeah, you shit your pants, you throw your boxers away, you throw them in the dumpster, and you shit your pants again.
I got caught.
And, I understand the hype that he had with our new quarterback, quotations. But why
Not gonna work.
you overused him? You overused him. You did not run the ball at all.
Right. You didn't have to throw that many passes. Like it was like Baltimore 2.0, if I may, instead of like look when you use it to be Pittsburgh, don't
Yeah.
do anything, don't do anything
Yeah.
stupid, don't. But no, we had to keep throwing the ball. And the running game was working. I don't understand it.
For what was it? Was it the second or the third quarter where we actually started running the ball every play, and all of a sudden we were actually gaining yards,
bullying them.
and then we just stopped.
We were down like
just-
14,
Yeah.
and then we had to settle
We
for
were making
field goals.
first downs
That's a
every
stupid
play,
call.
and then all of a sudden he was like, "No, just keep throwing it."
Yeah, okay,
It's
well,
like,
we'll get down to the red zone, and the red zone go like, oh, start throwing the ball. Idiot.
it's just unreal. I don't know who this team was because it wasn't Browns.
Right?
I'm gonna go to the fan zone.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, come on in here.
I'm gonna go to the window and wave.
Okay.
Keep going. What about defense?
Defense did a great job, but they were gassed by the end of it.
They were
Because
just
the offense put them behind the 8 ball. Do
we
you agree? Or
No,
the
absolutely.
offense put them behind the 8 ball. There's
Absolutely.
only so much you can expect from them.
right. We had our injuries with our defense.
And Denver was hot, so
Yeah,
we're just
it's-
we're beating our last gasp effort, the thing that's supposed to carry us to the Super Bowl.
Right,
Our
right.
defense.
It's-
Now we're getting them all hurt. Miles is hurt.
The thing is, we are relying on the defense way too much.
Right,
We
yeah.
are.
You
And
can't
we've
do
seen
that.
it in so
That's
many
4
games
points.
this year. It's
See, when we're ahead, in my opinion, when we're ahead, the defense can tee off because there's no pressure. Now you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because
It's-
you don't run the ball, you can't complete a pass. These guys won't catch it. You can't. Just the stupid. This was just like the stupid show. I didn't need to see this, especially after the Ohio State game, especially after an awesome Thanksgiving weekend. Thank you, Cleveland Browns. Thank you for doing what you did.
damn.
Enjoy your week in LA. Get your ass out there and party up in LA in DTR's UCLA facility. Because that dude's about worthless. He's hurt. So good for you. It should have been his homecoming, but no, ain't no lightning in the bottle there. PJ Walker sucks. We got a quarterback problem. Flacco ain't done much, but he's experienced. But how much is he gonna be able to take? Maybe he could guide this offense, with the solid defense. But I just don't see it happen anymore. It just broke my faith in a team that did so good.
Well, PGR is probably only going to be out like a week for a concussion. I can't imagine more than that.
I don't know. I think he took a rib shot. I'm not sure. We'll find out
He was
more.
bleeding
but
out of his mouth.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw
that's
him
fine.
walking.
He got tattooed. That was after you
He was
said.
bleeding down his mouth.
And Nick called it. He's like, he did a pirouette. He's like, he did it to himself. Just heaved the damn ball.
I also
And
noticed
he did a
an
pirouette and got clocked.
An
With his
excessive
arm.
amount of targeting from
Oh
Bronco.
yeah, where was the reps?
Dude, that's another thing. Like a lot of these flags were just like, they did call that play when he got hit.
In the mouth, yeah.
Yeah, but there was some very extensive targeting that I saw this game.
Yeah, but you ain't calling it. In my opinion, they're getting out physical. So it's a physical game. The Browns have been physical, especially against the Ravens and the Steelers.
Right.
And then Denver coming in knowing they're going to be physical, and the refs ain't calling it. You out physical them back. You got to beat them up too.
This
This is a fight.
There was a play
It's an NFL game.
in the first quarter
Two of them, yeah.
where it was helmet to helmet,
Yeah.
and it was not called. I don't understand. I mean, and there was a lot of plays that were just like, where's the false start? Where is this?
Oh, the whole day was egregious on the part of the Broncos. Like our players on defense were getting held. Like they're throwing their hands in the air, almost getting knocked to the turf.
Right.
Nothing.
There was a lot of
Like
holding
loyal
that I saw.
penalty.
In that first play, one of the first, I think it was the first couple plays where we got called for holding, and I forget which Broncos player it was, but he grabbed him by the shirt and pulled him into him and fell, and they called holding on us. I was like, what is
But
this?
we're just too stupid to get baited. All you have to do is out physical. And they start, you got to like out physical the refs sometimes. You got to yell at them, and we just didn't have the same fight we had against Baltimore and Pittsburgh.
Well, on the other side of the coin, I feel there's a lot of calls that happened. It was like again, it was like there's a lot of holding throughout the game.
Yes.
But I feel like there's calls, and even like the dumbass announcers that are kind of dumb as a box of rocks were calling like,
Right.
I really didn't see any holding on that play. I really didn't see anything.
Yeah, the announcers kept saying like, what are they calling here? Because I didn't see it. And they showed the replay, and it's just like
Nothing.
There's nothing going on.
The player would come walk up and hold his hands up. Like,
yeah, like what's going on here?
I want to play a lawyer football and review football.
Yeah, right.
But the bottom line is the Browns, they got out physical today. After we out physical Baltimore and Pittsburgh, we got beat up by Denver.
Yeah.
And it shows in
And
the scorecard.
To be honest, I had this in the back of my head. I'm just like, I'm nervous for this game because we've won the last couple of games, and I'm just like, when are the real Browns going to show their face again? Like I know what's going to happen,
We've seen it.
and we saw it today.
well, I mean, the Broncos, I feel like they were almost kind of trying to lose the game too at some point.
Oh yeah, but that was way in the that was in the second half.
The Broncos, okay, yeah, they got a hot record, but halfway through that game,
Oh no,
they were barely doing anything. They couldn't move the ball. They couldn't complete a
frustrating
pass.
loss.
They had a bunch of drops, so we had a lot of opportunities to come in there and capitalize.
They
And
can't
like the
stop
drops
the
were killing
run,
it.
but we didn't run.
Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest thing throughout the whole game. Just run the damn
They
ball.
wouldn't run. And we all sat there, we were screaming at the screen, run that way, go run side to side, and they're doing some stupid plays side to side. Yeah,
The
it's
play
like
calling
that
is
way,
so bad.
forward, towards the end zone, run. But go behind a big aloof, just follow them, and they wouldn't do it. It's baffling.
I still that flea flicker thing.
Yes.
It was so bad.
After the two,
It was so
Harrison Bryce and the tight.
Oh my god. It's old Browns. That's
Oh, and when Harrison Bryant caught that touchdown, like, it's amazing what can happen when your quarterback heists the ball and your tight end goes out to catch it. Great things can happen.
right.
Oh my gosh, that's how it's supposed to go.
Figure.
And then that 2-point conversion, I feel like we were laughing, like, hey, what do you think's going to happen on this 2-point conversion? We looked at each other like, they're going to mess it up.
I said
Not
just
gonna
kick
work.
it. Just kick the field goal. Don't go for the
No, well,
2-point conversion.
well, yeah, you kick the extra point at that point, but I was just like, okay, they went for it. And, sure-handed receiver, and I'm like, instead of just throwing it right at his chest where he's standing there, we got to throw a lame duck low ball.
Right.
Our best receiver
He
to catch
falls
it.
into like a crumple.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not the receiver's fault. I'm thinking I'm blaming having a quarterback. Oh, you can throw it, crap that down low and out.
How many injuries?
Throw it in his hands. It's a 2-point
All of
conversion. Busted up.
Dude,
Myles Garrett, Zadarius Smith, we had Amari Cooper, DTR. So 4 big ones.
four huge injuries today,
Right.
which
And
next
we-
game is not looking good.
No.
It's not.
I mean, our schedule, we looked like we had a couple softballs coming up, but now with all these injuries, everything's up in the air.
I did say this: if they just went on this trip, I would accept 1-1. But that just means you gotta go beat the Rams and
Yeah.
LA.
It's not looking good.
I mean,
Right.
Yeah, we'll see. It's the Rams, so it could be winnable, but, maybe they could rally. I'll take a 1-on-1 trip, and then we got to come back home against Jacksonville, which
now,
will be tough, because Jacksonville.
I didn't even watch the very end of the game, so I was over here setting up the studio over here.
Nothing to see there.
Did I look up?
Yeah.
I see there was
Got
a
even
safety.
worse.
Be happy.
There was a safety at the end of the game. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, DJ forgot to throw the ball,
Yep.
and then he tried to hand it off to the left tackle or some crap.
He-
I don't know what he
he
was up
just-
to. He tried to hand it off in the end
takes so
zone.
long to get
He
rid of the
just
ball.
that guy just
He just can't.
just get him off the team. I don't.
He
God,
is-
God bless you, guy. Thank you for winning that one game or whatever you did. He's a turd.
He can't. He
He's
can't
worse
play.
than the turd. Turd 2.0. Go Joe Flacco. Go Joe. Take about a game and take an injury. Who we got now? Who are we gonna get now?
That's the main
Yeah,
problem.
quarterback.
Who's Flacco going to throw to?
Right, yeah, right.
He's got nobody to throw to.
Cedric Tillman, David Bell, nobody.
Oh, you didn't tell me get a couple good catches today.
You did.
Yeah.
He's probably hurt too.
He'll be on the injury report tomorrow.
Another one I want to point out. Do you guys remember the pass where DTR tried to throw it to David Njoku in literally quadruple coverage?
Yeah.
Gonna kill our own. Couldn't tell you that. Yeah.
4 people right around him. He somehow got the ball in that pocket. It hits Njoku right in the hands, and he somehow flubs it. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's there are so many points where you just should have caught the
It
ball.
was like the low pass game. You see, when you do this, everybody knows you got no deep threat. It's just all the underneath garbage pass game. It's not going to work. In the run game, you don't even use that. So you do the garbage underneath pass game. You have no threat of a 5 to 20-yard pass anywhere in that zone. It's not happening. You can't even fool them. That's why I was trying to dummies just send a flanker. Anybody, the fastest guy that punt returns, have a run down the damn field 50 yards on 3rd and 14, whatever.
Yeah, do we
situation.
have anybody fast on the team?
Well, the punt
Not
returner, I
anymore.
guess. We would need Donovan People-Jones. He had 800 yards last year. He's worthless. We got a 6th-round pick of him. Not next draft, but the draft after. But so this is how stupid we are when we do stuff like that. So they didn't even send anybody. I seen the coverages. They split. They have 4 receivers coming out. They split left and right, maybe 10, 15 yards. So you're full of nobody, have no deep threats going down the field.
No.
So when the guys in and they put him in a 3-step shotgun snap, and then they're teeing off on, put him in a 5-step, and just take the ball and heat him because they're mauling him for 7, 8 plays. He's getting mauled. Put him back a little deeper, hike the thing like it's damn near half a punt, and just heat the fucking thing down the field. And maybe the guy catches it or he gets mauled and we get a pass interference. It's better than a fucking punt. And then he takes the ball on 3rd and 14 and we're gonna dig it for 3 yards. That's gonna fucking work.
All right, who's our fastest guy on defense? Newsom?
After today,
No.
I don't know.
All right, let's use Greg Newsom for example. Number 0. He's got to change his number to number 1 because he used to be number 0 because he never had an interception. Now he's got 1. So let's give him that number 1. Let's have him play both ways because they do that in all different levels. Let's get him on the get him in the slot, send him on a go route, just run in a straight line, turn around, try to catch the ball. It's just like you're on defense, except when you catch it, you can score a touchdown now.
Right.
Man it down or mug somebody. You do what you do. Just make something happen.
Yeah, okay, whoever our fastest guys are. We could do Greg Delpit, I don't know, one of the safeties.
Punt returner, just heat the damn thing.
We need
it's
a
better
burner.
than a punt. You don't punt anyways, but then they it's 3rd and 14. They throw it 3 yards to this guy. Always gonna break tag.
Yeah, come on, that's just like a tall
This is
order.
I'm just done with this garbage. How stupid are you? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Stefanski cannot be calling these plays that these people make. What are you doing this stupid shit?
Like I said, I don't understand where the play calling came from after the last couple weeks. Why are you making these outrageous plays now. Like you didn't do this the last 3 weeks.
Right.
Well, that's
Well,
because Stefanski doesn't know what to do with GTR.
and
Stefanski, all he knows how to
But,
coach
I mean,
for is
during the Pittsburgh game, he was making okay play calling. There wasn't that many
Well,
flags.
the Pittsburgh game was a tale of two halves. The
True.
first half, he was able to get those like short passes out.
Yeah.
2.12 seconds average time to throw.
But we also ran the ball.
We also ran the ball. In the second half, they figured it out and we didn't adjust. So, I mean, just what Scott's talking about. We need that deep pass because the deep pass and the running go hand in hand because you top off the defense. They have to give you a little respect.
gotta keep them honest. You know, you can't let some dumbass run down the field all open. You know,
Right.
because there's a chance he might catch the ball.
Yeah, you get that with
You
that
gotta
home
put
run
somebody
play.
out of it. You get somebody out of the box, but you're splitting them off right and left, and all you're doing all game is throwing dink and dunk balls.
Denver had so much open. It was just wide open for them all day.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh yeah, because we were over pursuing on defense.
yeah.
Shitty football weekend, Cleveland. Ohio
Yeah.
State took it. We took it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Sometimes you gotta take it on the chin. What about fantasy? How's your fantasy team doing?
I'm actually I'm crawling out of last place.
Ah, all right.
For the past couple of weeks, I've been doing really good.
Did you say you're going against the kicker?
I was going against Njoku and the kicker today,
Rolling for the Greens.
which
Like the Browns offense.
ended up doing I ended up doing well in fantasy because the Browns did not do well,
Right.
which I don't like. I don't
It's like
like
you're
doing.
rooting against yourself. You got like this like cool like
Yes,
Browns like
yes.
shirt blanket thing.
If you didn't hear me when I was out there and,
Yeah.
and Njoku caught that one ball and I was like, yes! I'm like, shit! I was like,
How did everybody do on their bets today, man? Anybody make place any
I
wagers?
actually didn't make any bets today. I'm very surprised myself.
I lost a hell of a lot of bets over over Thanksgiving, so I decided not to bet at all today, and I'm very happy with myself for not betting today. Because once you lose 6 bets in a row, or I think I lost 5 out of 6, like maybe I should cool it a little bit,
Yeah, that might be a smart idea.
right?
It's just not your weekend.
Although I came really close on the Ohio State game yesterday. Because Ohio State, I bet Ohio State the money line. And I bet for both teams to have 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals in the game. And if Ohio State had not missed that field goal right before halftime, I would have hit.
Yeah, that was very
It's like a 31 shot or something like that. So today I just went with fantasy. I just went with watching the goddamn game.
I've been on a nice run since Wednesday, so I didn't even think about placing any bets. Here I am,
Yeah.
enjoying the Browns.
You got a nice run betting wise, or just
Just
rock and roll?
Thanksgiving wise.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm like kind of like blew off tomorrow and like gonna soak it all in, but it's very disappointing. Like I expected better out of the Browns today. I just like it didn't seem like effort. Like it seemed like it was just.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
Exactly.
I thought it was going to be a little bit closer.
Yeah.
I did not think it was going to be that bad.
Well, yeah, like I said in the pregame show, I was worried about this game. I was worried they weren't taking it seriously. And it seems with all the flubs and all those stupid-ass coaching decisions and all the stupid play calls, they really, I don't know if they're not taking it seriously or they were, I don't know, their heads up their ass. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Didn't like follow the game plan.
I just think the play calling was very bad. I think it was very, very bad today.
So the rest of the season really seems like it's suspect. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
our record's good. Our record's still like better than we've had in a long damn time. But
Yeah, but still, I don't think we're not going to make it anywhere because of our injuries
And a
play
quarterback
calling.
problem.
We have a quarterback problem. We have a wide receiver problem. I mean, like that's the thing. It's like I said with
Offense problem.
everything, all these problems really showed the reared their ugly head today.
exactly. Yeah.
And Denver exposed them. It's like Denver, really?
And I will give credit to Denver. They really have come out of the fucking ground.
5 in a row. They started
Yeah.
off the season 1
They,
and 5.
yeah, exactly.
Now they're 5. They're like what are they?
5-5. Well, they're now
They're
6. They're 6-5 now. But they
They're in the hunt.
came out of the. They came back
They're
from the dead.
You're in the Kareem Hunt with his busted pelvis.
Oh my God, his like freaking upside down, like that was maximum effort on that play.
Yeah. Oh, it was huge.
Yeah.
That's
That was
a
probably
team
the most exciting play of the game.
Right.
the whole team played like
Unfortunately.
that. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that was awesome, but that's just kind of so disappointing.
Yeah.
I mean, like you say, I wouldn't mind, you know, if it was like 27 to like 21. It's just 27 to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we got to kind of limp home and lick our wounds and try to figure out what the hell we're going to do at quarterback. We're going to see Flacco. DTR is going to get back out there, but yeah, we got a lot of injury problems. And those injury problems will eventually, everybody will get healthy again, but I don't think you can heal coaching problems, coaching bonehead problems.
No.
Again, I'll reiterate it again, and I'll say it loud enough, I'll say it proud, right into the microphone.
Say it.
And I'll stare right at the camera when I say this. Coach
Do it.
Stefanski for shithead of the year.
Yes.
What are you doing? You look so brilliant and you look so damn dumb with that shit. Put that damn minis, that whatever Denny's mini thing you got in your hand, put it away. I can pause my damn TV, take a screenshot of it, and I can zoom in and read your plays. Put that thing away, dum dum. And you know, what are you doing?
You can't fix stupid, so they're really going to have to. The coaches, if they
We're all
can't
smart.
get their heads out of their ass, this team will never go anywhere.
Nope.
So they really need to take a good look in the mirror. What the hell are we doing on play calling? Players, they left it all out on the field. They're injuring themselves. They're putting all their effort in. Coaches, get it together.
And Nick, what do you think about this? This guy has continually, for the last, and this is his fourth season doing it, he will not relinquish the play calling duties ever. Yeah, man, pal, you got anybody? It looks great one week, but then it looks like garbage.
Right.
What is the inconsistency problem? What do you think?
I don't know.
You got one on that?
I have no clue because like he said, you know, the last couple of weeks, his play calling has been great, but
Right.
and then all of a sudden, you know, you make these terrible calls. It's like, they're like where are you getting this from? Like it's Freddie Kitchens level.
Oh my gosh,
of
Freddie Kitchens
play call.
2.0.
It is Freddie Kitchens level of play call.
Right.
Like why are you doing this?
Right. Let's crap the bat instead of like throwing out the sheet. Let's try to clean it up with a spoon or something.
It's so bizarre that like
Good point.
like a couple weeks you're doing great and all of a sudden like you just revert back to this just congealed mess.
Winning games that we normally would win in the fourth, would
Yeah,
lose in the fourth quarter. You actually
like-
Yeah,
win.
we were actually winning those for a while. We were surprising the hell out of everybody, and now we go back to
And like
shooting ourselves in the foot.
And I like the tight end. Like, what are you doing? Okay, you got cute. Let's stick to the game plan, but not.
it's just so bizarre.
Yeah, so I guess I'll chime in on this one. So before this week, I thought Stefanski would just kind of hit over his head a little bit. Maybe he's a good offensive coordinator, but he's not able to, know what the head coaching type of person is supposed to do with the challenges and like personnel groupings, different stuff like that, time clock management, timeouts, things like that. So maybe Stefanski just go back to being an offensive coordinator, get somebody else in as a head coach. Maybe like one of those kids that plays Madden. They know how to manage the clock better than Stefanski a lot of times. They know how to throw
That's
the right
true.
play.
That's very
Three of
true.
us were sitting around calling a game. We're like, do this, it'll work. And
Oh
like,
yeah, we
with the
were
three of
all
us
yelling,
just
"Take a
sitting there,
timeout!"
Yeah,
What quarter was that?
that was like right before halftime, I believe.
It was right before halftime. We were all
Oh, it was
screaming.
coming out.
Yeah, we were
Two in the
screaming,
morning.
"Take a
Well,
timeout!"
we went in the halftime with 2 timeouts. So
Yeah.
Yeah, save those
We
next
just
game.
we wasted all those timeouts.
Could have got a touchdown there. It would have been the difference in the whole ball game.
I
Yeah.
Instead of going in
don't understand.
14 to 6, we could have gone in here 14 to 10. Or something, but they're just like running
They
the
just
ball.
had a chance, yeah.
You
Chance
have
to
them.
get a touchdown.
It took 2 of them into the halftime.
It's
You got 1, and you take 1, okay.
Right.
2.
it's so funny because just when I think get rid of this coach. He starts doing good,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, get rid of this coach. He's an
We
idiot.
thought we turned the corner.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, we thought we had turned the corner. We don't have
And
to
then-
put up with this stupidity anymore. And there it comes right back,
Yeah.
It's like a bad penny, that we're done with this.
I don't get it.
A rotten, miserable ex-girlfriend or something. Here she comes again.
Yeah, maybe Stefanski would have a better role as maybe like a ball boy or one of those guys that goes and squirts the Gatorade in people's mouths.
Yeah,
You got that big ass ditty, man. You go get the fucking food. Quit calling it. Tighten up the middle bullshit.
Stefanski,
What the fuck are you doing?
If
Yeah.
Stefanski was going to be one of those Gatorade boys, he'd probably be like, I got a great idea for Gatorade. You're coming with three bottles and squirting the guy's eyes and be like, hey, is that a good idea? Is that what you wanted?
I got the Stefanski moment of the game. Let's bring in backup quarterback BJ or whatever, Walker or whatever, whoever he is. PJ Walker.
PJ Walker.
And let's run the ball over 3 yards, and then let's do some bullshit with some fucking cold ass backup quarterback. Oh, we didn't think it was fumble. Let's do some fucking triple Lindy reverse. What the fuck he's doing? What are you doing?
Your brother told me to
Damn
come over
thing.
here, man. Dude, I don't know what the hell is going on.
We're just bitching about the Browns.
It's a lost. It's a lost.
We're disappointed, man.
It is disappointing.
Well, there's
God
always
damn it.
2026.
It's so disappointing.
Yep. There's always 3 years from now.
Yeah.
Triple Lindy reverse.
God.
All I have to say is we better beat the Rams
always-
next week.
Yeah.
Better beat the Rams.
A week from now.
There's always next week.
There's always next week.
Although I will hand it to DTR. He had some actually pretty good passes.
I had a call. You're gonna call the
Yeah,
place
DTR,
next week.
I'd like
Like,
you.
you know,
calling
DTR
up
is
as a
great.
place.
Tight window, like contested passes. I
I
was
just-
like, don't do it. Oh, he did it.
No, that DTR is a great quarterback. He really
He's a great
is.
quarterback in
He
training.
didn't expect to play.
Yeah.
No, he
He's a
was
turd.
playing.
No,
No,
Maybe-
he did not
maybe like a
expect
year
to
or
play
two.
for a quarter.
He's a great quarterback for UCLA.
it's
And what was UCLA's
DTR
record? About 500.
knew he was
Well,
playing.
Anyway, yeah, beating up
He
on
played.
Mexico
He
State.
played for the last 3 weeks. He knew he was playing.
So if there's ever a situation where we can get the run going,
That's what I'm saying.
we can get the run going, have
He's an
D
amazing
turn instead of doing 40 passes,
Him-
give him
him
20
getting-
passes, give him solid
Hit in
passes.
the face.
It could be
Solid effort.
You'll
Really
be okay.
game plan, you know,
You'll be okay.
Definitely better than PJ Walker.
But him getting
That
hit in
was
the
a
face
good
Say hi on the
and
podcast.
bleeding on his face.
Oh yeah, I'll say hi.
Yeah, come on
Take
in.
my spot.
Yeah, I'll take his spot, man. This guy don't know shit. Hey, what's up,
Oh,
man?
everything. Man. You guys are
Alright, anyways,
I'm the only one.
let's talk about some real deal. Yeah, man.
Well, the first real deal is I'm out of beer. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, beer's here.
Dude? I think about it. So, what do you think about the run? You gotta finish that one. You gotta tell the real deal here.
What's that?
What do you think the real deal is?
Oh, the real deal?
Tell me, man. We're here.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I think it's horrible that they put this guy up to this. Our quarterback. I think it's horrible that they even made him think he had to play this year. He shouldn't have had to play this year, dude. That's fucking horrible,
Put it in
man.
any year. I still think he
That's
sucks.
right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He sucks, but it
You're gonna waste
doesn't
your reward,
matter.
that guy. You think whatever
They
winning.
should have
Give him
never.
4 more years, 3 more years, whatever years you want. You think that guy's gonna win?
He's
the Super Bowl?
a fucking
He sucks. He's a bum.
he's a class
not
A
your answer.
quarterback. No,
Bum.
no, he's not an
I'd rather
answer.
have Brandon Wheaton than that DTR.
You know what, man?
I'd rather have Brandon Wheaton.
I'd rather
At least he
have.
throws the ball instead of holding his
I'd rather have Baker Mayfield, my friend.
Fine.
Baker Mayfield.
Nah,
I just watched
you
a
don't want
couple
that.
of his games, man.
What's the Tampa
In
Bay
college,
record? 4-7.
that-
It was in college.
Baker Mayfield should have.
DTR had 47, 8 games in
I
college.
guarantee you, he would have whooped this dude's ass,
Baker
man.
Mayfield. I doubt it.
Podcast fuel. Podcast fuel.
He thinks they should give DTR a couple years to develop.
Yeah, at least like 12 years.
12 years. He's going to be
Get
a
him out of
quarterback in
there.
2020.
Get him out of there.
Hell yeah.
Actually, man, I mean, if things go as bad as I think they're gonna go, yeah, he'll be the quarterback in 2020.
2020 hindsight.
Wait till Joe Flacco starts fooling around back there.
You know what, man?
Classic.
I am very glad. That is the silver lining, man. Is Joe Flacco
I mean,
with that
because-
guy with his knowledge?
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah.
be able to.
They got a good offensive line, but you know, Yeah, he is 38. You know, he's had his run, but doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
Like Kurt Warner,
He doesn't have to play.
I gotta have some kind of.
He doesn't have to play.
You don't have to really do much.
That's right.
Run the damn ball instead of.
He could fucking instill
And he
this
could actually
knowledge.
throw the pass down the field. Like, I mean, even at his age, I think he can make a.
Do you remember?
A 7 to
Do you remember
15-yard
Joe
pass down the field.
Flacco whooping the Browns' ass?
You know what his record is at Cleveland Brown Stadium?
Go ahead.
10-1. And he played for the Baltimore Ravens. He played for the Baltimore Ravens. He never lost. He lost once in the Brown Stadium, and he didn't even play for the Browns. So
It's almost like a match made in heaven. Just, you get your insider.
yeah, I was hoping
that knows.
I was hoping this DTR was lightning in a bottle. He ain't. I had to say that, or he ain't
It doesn't
ready.
matter.
You made a good point. He
It
may not be
doesn't
ready.
matter.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
he's
kid's
not ready.
You got
Are
him
you
hurt.
kidding
You already
me?
got him hurt. You got him hurt today. This BJ Walker ain't no answer. So it's going to literally come down to Flacco. That's where the season lies on. You know, and then we got
okay.
Sean Watson for 3 more years after this season. Got he's guaranteed
for
paid.
$250,000, huh?
Whatever. He can come sleep at my couch. He's guaranteed. He can come sleep at my couch for the next 3 years. He's guaranteed paid. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to do anything.
He's a fucking
He doesn't have to do
dickwad as
anything.
long as
He's
unless he
guaranteed.
brings some of them women over here. Spread them women's
I
wealth.
don't think it's just women, but I don't
You know
want to even
what,
talk about
man?
that situation, but I just want a quarterback. How hard is this?
It's hard.
Yeah,
You
apparently.
see the Browns list, man. What is it, 30
They're
quarterbacks?
about 38.
38
They
quarterbacks.
came back in 1999.
Is that sick?
That's not right.
That's sick.
Right?
That's fucking sick.
not right.
And some of the best. I'm telling you, Tim Couch should have been the man.
Well, they broke him up. They busted his out. He was done.
Dude, Tim Couch should have been the man. Baker Mayfield should have been the man.
Yeah, they were-
I'm telling you, my money's vested in Baker Mayfield.
Throw that money out.
That's all right, man. No, that's all right.
I'll
dude.
just tell you that straight up.
Agree to disagree,
yeah, it's fine.
man.
Yeah, but the Browns, I'm just so upset about them is how many quarterbacks they missed on in the draft.
Terrible.
Like they traded the pick for Deshaun
It's all-
Watson that the Houston used to take, and they ended up trading back.
It's almost like they
They
shouldn't
whiffed
even
on
worry
every
about it.
quarterback.
They shouldn't
down
even
there we ever
worry
picked.
about it anymore.
Somebody's got to run.
You know what,
We
man?
won't have to worry about it for the next 2 years. We don't have to pick.
That's right, man.
How relaxing is that?
It's fucking sick.
Hey, come on, sit in for a minute.
It's sick. Tell me how many other teams can say that. It's disgusting. It makes me want to puke.
Right? I'm going to sneak behind you.
Yeah, man, come on in here.
All right, I'm not sure if you introduced yourself or not, but hi, I'm Nick.
Jenkins, man.
Jenkins. Nice to meet you.
Jenkins, man.
Thanks for being on the podcast. Thanks for talking a little
Oh,
bit
this is
about the
great,
Browns.
man. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I'm pumped to be able to have the podcast here, do the pregame show and the postgame show. So thank
This
you very
is-
much for all our viewers that tuned in too.
I'm gonna tell you, this is terrible, man.
Yep.
This is gonna make a lot of people run.
Yeah, definitely. Like we were just talking, the injuries will heal, so maybe like in a month or so, everybody can get healed up again. Maybe
It doesn't matter.
Maybe we can do a little bit of push for a wild card or something like that. But it's definitely gonna be a rough couple weeks. So, yikes! Brownies had it real rough today. Marty Cooper had that looks like maybe a broken rib. DTR had that concussion.
I feel so bad for that fucking guy.
Yeah.
And I can't accentuate that more. I feel so bad for him
And you
because
can
he
see his
shouldn't
heart's
even
in
have
it.
fucking played.
Dude,
He shouldn't be playing.
well, you can see he was just heart and souls in the game. Every time there was a drop pass, he was losing it. He was throwing
It
his hands
doesn't
up.
matter, man. That guy shouldn't be playing.
Right? He should be just sit
We
and
got a
learn.
$250 million quarterback, man. That guy should be. Anyone that's on the team should be man, I wasn't supposed to do anything. you
Yeah,
know?
I wasn't
Are you
supposed to be here
kidding me?
today.
Are you kidding me?
And did you
It's
know
horrible.
that the Cleveland Browns Stadium costs around $250 million to complete? So
from smoking cigarettes.
we're paying one guy almost the same as it costs to build the entire freaking stadium.
It's horrible, man.
Yeah.
And let us get what we deserve.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get back. We got to get into the Super Bowl one of these days because Cleveland is the only city that has neither hosted nor been to a Super Bowl of all the NFL cities in the freaking country.
I can guarantee that Cleveland's going to make it to the
Playoffs.
Guaranteed. Man.
Playoffs. You want to talk about playoffs?
Yeah, you're talking about playoffs.
Playoffs.
Now they're going to get in there, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually like
it's going to be
4
very.
teams that have been to the Super Bowl.
It's going to be very
Everett,
interesting.
Cleveland, Detroit, Houston, Texas, and I believe Jacksonville. They're the only turds that have
It's
never.
Well, yeah,
gonna-
but those cities all hosted the Super Bowl.
Right, but
It's
Yeah.
going to be very, very interesting.
don't build a dome stadium or anything. Let's rush the building. Oh, no, we don't-
Yeah, let's build with big cuts in the
piece of
corner
garbage
so we can kick.
Build a piece of garbage when we tore down the other piece of garbage.
Now, do you
Thank
think
you, Cleveland.
Do you think we
Garbage is nice.
You know what I thought? I was thinking about this. Just hear me out on this theory. And there's 32 teams. It's a revenue sharing league. Don't you
Yeah.
think every city should be able to host the Super Bowl on a rotating basis?
Yes.
If it's
Give a
revenue
shit.
sharing.
Buffalo.
If it's revenue sharing.
Bullshit. You know, they want more. Just they're going to host it. Like, don't you think everybody should be able to have their own Super Bowl? Every 32 teams, but they won't do it obviously because of logistics.
the winner. And
Yeah,
if
right.
They have any Green Bay, people freezing their fingers
Right,
off.
right. Yeah, dumbasses in Cleveland will have some shitstorm guaranteed. You know, and everybody will be like, "Hey, they're playing a football game," and they'll bring out some stupid bands and it's like, you can just see it happening, like the draft, the first day of the draft. That was like I was there for all that. I had to
Yeah,
do
I was
that.
freezing my ass
Pure
off.
garbage. It was just like pure garbage. You know, I ran a scooter into a police horse. I was bad news out there. I can't even tell you. I'll give you the whole draft story. I'll write it down. Or something. Like that was just starting off the draft, you know, and then I went backstage, and then they had a COVID shit going on and running around. I just walked around the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, grabbed a clipboard, and started yelling at me. I had no paper. I'm like, you go there, you got it. Where's the beer? Give me the beer. I was like, you gotta get out of here.
And they don't want to get a pinch.
Yeah, and the Kings of Leon are out there, and they're like, they got these big ass cores. They're like, can you give me some rubber mats? You know, there's a steam.
Oh my God!
A little
you're
shake.
up there. You
Oh,
gotta be kidding
oh yeah, I'm
me.
running around like I know what I'm doing. I'm just fooling around, half smashed. And,
Yeah, I got those for you.
I'll go get you the
I
rubber
got
mat.
those for you.
I'll go get you the rubber mat. So I go like 4 blocks that way and just stand there and watch. I'm like, I ain't get no rubber mats.
I ain't get no
These
rubber
fuckers get
mats.
shocked. I'm gonna have front row seats. I don't know.
They're so pissed.
I had their like VIP cooler and a clipboard. I'm yelling at people. You ain't got your mask.
You know what? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
what
give
it's
it-
all about.
Oh, I got it there before they were hip to me. That's all I am going.
Yeah, they got your picture now.
Well, I don't know.
Too late.
Right, what are they gonna do?
Now, what do you guys think? Should the Browns put a dome on their stadium so they can actually host the damn Super Bowl?
Should have done it. Yeah, next stadium they build, you bet. Yeah.
You don't think they can just pop it on the one they have?
I think they looked at it like from every angle possible. It is like I don't think it's gonna work.
Can
no
the
way to do it.
smokers pay
There's
for
no
it?
way to do it. I mean,
Can the smokers
There's no
pay
way to
for
pay
it?
for it.
there's no way to do it. You know,
I don't think so,
Well, it's
man.
because those weird cutouts in the corner.
He hasn't
It's like
exactly what-
all over.
That's where the smokers go.
Everything's coming. The smoke is coming out of the stadium there. Yeah,
They
that's
rushed
why
it.
it's kickoffs.
Bastard.
They rushed to tear it down and the rebuild. They should have done it right the first time because they, you know.
Well, they
it
have
was
4 years.
3, but you know, like basically
Still a
3.
good amount of
But
time.
still, you know, I mean, you should have done it right the first time. But I mean, like it was back in the late '90s and all that. Probably technology wasn't as equipped in engineering as wasn't advanced.
Oh yeah, now we're gonna have to pay like $1 billion for a new one.
You
Right.
sound like an engineer.
Yeah. I'm not one, but I play one on TV. Engineer Scott. I'm Scotty from Star Trek. Scotty, beam me up.
That's horrible, man.
Actually, I know a little bit about engineering, so I would
He does.
corroborate everything he says. I actually got a degree in engineering,
Hey, I'm not gonna argue,
but
man.
not civil. I was mechanism, so I'll tell you how the gear turns.
He doesn't look like one in real life.
I'm just an engineer online.
Just like our quarterbacks, they don't look like they look like quarterbacks.
Yeah, looks like a
They
real
look like a quarterback.
asshole.
They quack like a quarterback.
Looks like a real
They pass
asshole.
like shit.
They pass them right to the turf.
Throwing shit all over.
3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I really want to know your opinion on because like you actually have engineering, valuable knowledge. What
Appreciate
would
that.
you think about? What could we do to just make it better?
Oh, like the mechanics, like the throwing motion and everything?
Yeah. No, not the team, but the stadium.
Oh, the stadium, yeah.
Fuck the team. We fuck.
Fuck the team, fuck the
You
team.
can't engineer that shit.
Start with the
Right.
Oh, we want a dome. We want a
Yeah.
dome so we can hose shit and have
Well, yeah, they might have to build like a new superstructure. So they could like strengthen the pylons. They could reinforce like the different concretes and metal stanchions. And like, they literally could put a dome up there, but the failure points are going to be those 2 open slots.
Yeah.
So like perhaps they could put like more trusses in there. And actually, the truss technology has come really a long way in the past 30 years or so. Because look at the Interbelt Bridge. I'm not sure if you've ever been underneath the Interbelt Bridge, but you saw the old one they built, and the truss structure was like humongous.
With the gods.
Yeah. But that's like
transportation.
they built the new one, and like their truss structure is like 80% smaller. They built it with like I-beams and reinforced bands.
Yeah.
So the technology's come in enormous ways. So like they probably could actually put a dome on there.
Yeah, so probably, but do you think it's better just to like do a whole new stadium and like maybe carve that out, maybe like something? What would you think would be the best method to do this? Let's give them some good ideas.
Stadium it's like $2 billion probably.
Yeah.
That's like the
So
going rate for new
expensive.
stadium is $2 billion. So like a retrofit would be way cheaper.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, they might not be able to do something fancy like a Superdome or like SoFi or anything like that. But I mean, like the technology is these days they have these super materials, tubular steel. They probably could do it.
And just because you're an engineer, I was wondering because like you know how you have the 4-way structure thing, and obviously one of the ways is like so it's actually a 3-way structure. Is there any concerns that might come from that by like adding on?
Lake Erie would be a concern because of the wind actually, the wind and the rain. Because wind and rain are like 2 enemies of any structure.
You got some window guys.
We got the window guy.
The window guy. Window man. That's
Right.
his nickname. Window
Get
man.
out of here, window man! I'll take care of him.
So basically, we got to keep the stadium where it is. We just have to add on it because there's nowhere to really put anything else during the whole bullshit process, unless we added inland, obviously.
Well, yeah, we could add in land. They've been doing it for Burke Lakefront Airport.
Yeah.
Actually, Burke Lakefront Airport is
Who the
very.
fuck needs that?
It's gonna be.
Nah, I mean, I don't fly nowhere.
We don't need that. We're average citizens. We don't need
Private
that.
jet.
Private
You
jets.
go to Hopkins or CAC like everybody else, right?
Right.
Fuck you. You go to
It's fun to
go
look
to
at,
Richmond
though.
or Law Station.
It's good fishing over there, too. It is 50
Yeah,
bucks.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So actually, I have a great place where they could put it. So have you ever been down to Whiskey Island Marina down
Yeah.
there?
Yes!
Yeah,
Great.
you know you got to drive right by the ship plant to get there.
Yeah.
Dude, that ship plant is right in the way. And I'm sure they could tear that ship plant down and build another ship plant somewhere else.
Right.
That's prime lakefront real estate. They
Put
could
the
put
stadium-
People would love it.
Yeah,
and it's
these
so
are boats
fitting
and
for our
People would
team.
love it, dude.
Put our
Whiskey
team on
Island's the
put our
shit.
team on a fucking stadium on a pile of shit.
A stadium on a pile of shits.
It's fitting.
All right, I think we might have to end it
I'm
there.
gonna hire
If
you.
there's anything else I can say better than
I'm
that.
gonna go
You
with
don't
the
have
with
to
the head.
say that.
A stadium on a pile of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
A stadium on a pile of fecal matter. Let's be precise.
There you
You
go.
can put whipped
professional.
cream on a shit sandwich, but you still got a shit sandwich.
Hey, excrement sandwich, bro.
So somebody asked me how I was doing the other day. I was like, well, I'm eating a shit sandwich, but at least I got bread.
Fucking assholes.
This is what it's all about.
It is fucking
I want a
sweet.
fucking dome, so I get
That
to
is
sit.
sweet, dude.
I want a dome stadium. I'm sick of this bullshit.
Me too, man.
Fucking half-ass bullshit.
Dude, I've been to so many
Dome
games where
stadium.
my feet.
We could have been Indianapolis. Right, yeah, we've been to dome stadium on this bullshit. You know,
Yeah.
but give me some luxury. How many more cigarettes has this guy got to smoke and shit? Till we get from
50! At least 50,000.
He already funded about a tenth of the state, right? What more has he got to do?
And I will smoke more.
Right.
All right, guys, I
We
think
need
we
to
gotta
screw
wrap it up.
Right.
All right, man.
Hey,
Well, thank you very much for being on.
Yes.
Go Brownies.
Yes, sir.
everybody,
man.
just thank you. It was a great Thanksgiving weekend. Like, we got a lot to be thankful for.
Oh,
Too bad we didn't win our
Thanksgiving's the
football
best,
games,
man.
but
Yeah, I feel like bitching about the Browns is cathartic. It's one of the core things we do as Browns fans. We bitch about the Browns. We feel
I
a little better.
feel bad for the Browns quarterback, man. I really do, man. Because
I feel
he
bad for
shouldn't have to
Flacco because
play.
he's next.
He's next on the hit list.
See him on the sideline shaking.
He shouldn't have to play, man.
Right.
With
Oh,
a
God.
$250 million
Dude.
guy,
Yeah.
he shouldn't have to play.
Yeah, and you know what?
That fucking dude owes it to them people.
Well, I feel like it's good that we're ripping the Band-Aid off. We're seeing what we got. We're getting into
Down
development.
for 3 more years, like it or not. So
we gotta
we'll see
take
what
some,
we got.
we gotta take some pain now. It'll be worth later.
Either suck it up and be a winner. You got 3 more years here. He's done for this season. So you
Yeah,
got
we'll
3 more
see
years.
we'll see who's a man.
You either be the man you're paid to be, or you be you. You know, and that's on him. You know, so you know you can't. If you're playing a hard.
I guess these guys can live on that, man.
Hey,
Is that
anyways,
they'll
we got a lot to be
decide.
thankful for. It's a great Thanksgiving
A
weekend.
lot to be
Our
thankful for.
football-
Happy Thanksgiving.
Our football games didn't go our way, really, but
Right.
it is what it is. We can't win them all, but we sure as frick would like to.
Yep.
God bless everybody. Thanks for
Oh
having me.
yeah. Thanks for being on. Thanks for being on. Appreciate it. And we are even in Cleveland.
True
We
Browns
talk
fans.
sports. Yeah, true Browns fans. Hell yeah. Can you do me a favor? Can you hit the end there? Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you next week. The end button, right? The right. Yep, that all in the corner.
He doesn't know what he's
There it
doing.
is. Finish.
Yeah, he's got it.
Finish. Almost. Finish.
He'll get it. He'll get it, man. Just chill. He'll get it.
All right, I'll get it.
I don't want to break nothing. I'm not.
Yeah, man.
Let's fit again. Just like our quarterback situation.